If you can believe it, it's already Memorial Day weekend, and we have a lot of ways that you can help keep your pets safe this holiday weekend. We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. And welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday. Before we get started with the show, we just want to give a huge thank you to all the men and women who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country to help keep us safe, and for all of those who have served and continue to serve in our military. And we are continuing the trend of showcasing long-timer pups, helping them find their forever homes. And today's long-timer is adorable as always. We're going to introduce you to Rowlan, who has a personality as big as his head. We'll see him just a little bit later in the show. Plus a few incredible transformations of some of our tiniest patients, including these two cuties. Now, if you love cheese, this litter is definitely going to be for you, right, Hannah?
That's right. So this one with me here is Gouda, and this cutie here is Mozzarella. They are 8-week-old Shar-Pei Pity mixes. These two boys came to the Humane Society alongside 7 other siblings. There was a litter of 9 after their mom unfortunately was not able to care for them. These babies were 7 days old when they came to us, and they were found to be healthy, vocal, and active. They went to Bottle Baby ICU. They had a hard time latching on at first, but with the amazing support from our Baby Bottle ICU staff, they began to gain weight and were thriving. They went to a loving foster home, and their foster home said that they've been exposed to men, women, children, and dogs, so they have a really good social foundation, and they're ready now for their forever home. Now, Christine is going to talk to us about the benefit of spay and neuter.
With local shelters stretched beyond capacity, the need for spay and neuter surgeries has never been more urgent to prevent even more animals from entering our overwhelmed shelter systems. Spaying and neutering not only helps combat the homeless pet population, but it's also important for your animal's health, as it helps them live a longer, healthier life by preventing serious health issues and the development of negative behaviors. This is a problem that our whole community can help. Please do your part by fixing your pets. Visit azhumane.org/spay to learn more about the benefits of spay-neuter, and you can also find out about the resources that we offer at the Arizona Humane Society.
Absolutely, and we do have appointments available, so make sure to visit that website. And while we do love our little ones like this, please, we do need to reduce the amount of pets coming into our shelter. So thank you so much for that, ladies. And as you know, we have a plethora of kittens who need your help at the Arizona Humane Society, who wouldn't be saved without incredible partners, right, Janine?
That's right, but I first want to introduce you to a little 10-week-old Baron. What a great name for such a great personality. This little guy came in through our animal assistance department, and he was with a litter of kittens, and you're going to meet some of the siblings later on, and let me tell you, they are perfect. Their personalities are mellow, and just they're easily held. They love to play. They're like, I mean, I'm a kitten girl myself, and I tell you, if you want to take two from this litter, because they are awesome. And a tabby, that you always have a tabby, always has a little M on their forehead. And tabby isn't a breed, it's actually a coat pattern. And Baron is just sporting his beautiful coat. A lot of times they have polka dots on there it is, look at that, oh my gosh. But look at him, look how he's just so easily handleable. Right now, his last call coming up pretty soon for the end of May. It's our Valley Toyota dealerships have generously donated a RAV4 2026 hybrid, and they're very much in demand. And the raffle tickets are inexpensive. I mean, this is the best way that you can give back, plus possibly win a fabulous car. And just go on azhumane.org. /Toyota, and you can buy your tickets right there online. It's super easy to do, and they are just the best partners, and that money goes back to saving beautiful little animals like these that we have. Look at her.
Oh my goodness, yes. I mean, could you imagine waking up to that call of you won a brand new Toyota. Absolutely incredible. So we're so thankful to Valley Toyota dealers. Thank you so much for that, Janine. And we just talked about the importance of spaying and neutering a little bit ago. And this year alone, the Arizona Humane Society has already performed more than 10,000 spay-neuter surgeries. Support from the generous $150,000 What Would Mary Do grant helps make this life-saving work possible by expanding access to low-cost spay-neuter surgeries at our veterinary clinics. These services help pets stay healthy, reduce pet overpopulation, and support families in our community who may otherwise access veterinary care. We're so grateful for Mary's legacy of kindness and for the opportunity this grant provides us to help little ones like this. Absolutely adorable. And now we have a very spirited pup named either after a soda or a mythical creature. Which one do you think it is, Lisa?
Well, I don't know. He pops like a soda and kind of flies around too like a little Sprite. So this adorable little handful is a 10-month-old. You know, we probably got him as a cattle dog, pit mix, a stray, and he was brought in. And he has something called polydipsia. All that really is kind of the excessive drinking of water. And what I really find with dogs like this is they're probably a little bit of just behavioral, what they call behavioral excess dogs. Everything is super exciting. He's great. And then when you put your hands on him to pet him, he gets overstimulated and goes crazy. Part of that is his age, and part of it is his breed, and part of it is he's just learning training. Our wonderful behavior staff and volunteers have started to teach him with handfuls of hot dogs that when you sit down and you're on all fours, you get treats. If you're being wild and all over the place like he is now, no treats come. So he is definitely someone that would benefit from our training programs. And just to celebrate him and the Spring Fling, you can get 15% off of any training through the Arizona Humane Society. And I really recommend training with him because our trainers are going to teach you how to deal with a dog like this. He is going to need some energy. Somebody's going to teach him some rules, but he really does know how to settle with treats, but that is all benefits of the training. So come on down if you are up for an active, adorable, one blue-eyed little Sprite. He's just 10 months old, so he's going to get just a little bit bigger, but he needs somebody to help him learn how being calm gets you what you want in life.
Oh, absolutely adorable. I mean, those ears really pop too. Absolutely adorable. Thank you so much for that, Lisa. And even if you don't like sweets, there's no way you wouldn't like this sweetie pie, right, Sula?
Yes, this is one of the 5 kittens that you are going to meet during the show. And this one, his name is Tea Cake. And he doesn't have any idea that he is named after the one thing that is currently banned from my diet, cake. And the good thing is that I can be around this sweetness and enjoy his cuddling, enjoy how sweet he is, and nothing happens to my diet. And so you can enjoy this sweetness as well. It's fat-free. You can open your life to this beautiful little kitten. And talking about opening your home for our pets, we really need right now foster homes for our adult cats, especially those that are going through kitty colds. You just need to open your home for 2 weeks, and the Arizona Humane Society provides everything for you: medical care, supplies, and you get to enjoy these kitties, these cats, for 2 weeks. So if you want to help us opening your home to them, please visit azhumane.org/foster.
Oh, absolutely. We have all types of foster cases for all types of families and people. Thank you for that, Sula. And make sure to stay tuned right here. We're going to introduce you to adorable Rowlan, who is one of our long-timer pups. We'll introduce you to him when we come back. And welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, like we mentioned earlier, we have an absolutely adorable pup who has been at the shelter for much too long. This is Rowlan, and here helping me with him is one of our amazing volunteers, Griffin. Griffin, thank you so much for bringing him today, and thank you for being here with us. Now, Rowlan has been at the shelter for a few months. He was originally transferred to us from another shelter after he was found as an injured stray. If you look closely, he does have some scarring here from some previous trauma that we're not exactly sure what it was from, but he was treated in our Lazen Animal Foundation Trauma Hospital, and as you can see, like I mentioned earlier, he has a big head which matches his big heart. Now, if you can believe it, Rowlan is 7 years old, making him a senior pup, but that doesn't mean that he's lost any of his energy or that pep in his step. He has been absolutely wonderful on his field trips. He absolutely loves people. He's been around children, and too, he's also been around some dogs, but like everybody, you know, not everyone likes everyone, so he can be a little dog selective. So if you are considering bringing Rowlan into your home, we really encourage you to bring the whole family down, including pups, to make sure that everyone gets along. Now, like I mentioned, Rowlan is a big boy, so he's definitely going to need someone that is dedicated to taking him on walks when it's cool outside, making sure to help get his wiggles out with both mental and physical stimulation. He does walk really great on a leash. Obviously, he's just a little strong, and he hops right into the car. He's very treat motivated. Right now, you know, he's a little distracted seeing himself on the TV, so I don't know if he's going to show off all of his tricks, but he knows sit, stay, and shake. So he is an absolutely wonderful boy. Now, like we've been talking about for the last year or two, a lot of our big dogs and a lot of certain breeds stay on our adoption floor for a little bit longer than others, and this includes Rowlan. So of course, he's a big dog, which we know that we've been struggling with placing big dogs as quickly as smaller dogs or puppies or kittens. And two, there's a lot of stigmas against breeds like Rowlan. So we really want to encourage people to not judge a dog just based off of their breed or the way that they act in a kennel, because Rowlan can be a little vocal in his kennel. You know, he wants to say hi to everybody. That is a good lay down. Good job. He wants to say hi to everybody because he absolutely loves people. He has gone right up to everyone. He even was giving me kisses on the couch in the green room earlier, and he loves showing off just how smart he is. I think maybe he might be ready to show off some things, but you know what? I think he's going to do that in your forever home. So because he is a part of our big dog adoption special, Rowlan has a waived adoption fee because he is a whopping 73 pounds, and he has worked to get this weight with lots of treats and lots of pup cups. So if you're interested in adding Rowlan and his big head and his big heart and his big tail wags into your home, you can visit azhumane.org/adopt to learn more, or you can visit him in person and see how adorable he is for yourself at our Papago Park campus. Now, again, we want to give a huge shout out to Griffin and all of our volunteers who are able to get pets like Rowlan out of the shelter, introduce him to new people, new experiences, and help him get a lot of mental and physical stimulation. And we want to say thank you so much for tuning in as well. Make sure to stay tuned right here. We'll introduce you to even more adorable pets like Rowlan when we come back after the break. Welcome back to the show. Now, earlier this week, it was National Adopt a Shelter Dog Day, and for us, every day is Shelter Dog Day. Right, Lisa?
Of course it is. This is Raja, and she is beautiful and soft as a cloud. 5-year-old female was brought into us from her owners who were moving, and there were pet deposits, and they just were heartbroken, but they could not take her with them. She is the full package. She's 5 years old, so she's already beyond the super excitable stage. She's crate trained, she's house trained, she's lived with men, women. She knows sit, down, shake, and come. And she is so gentle. She doesn't love the crate, but she does go in the crate just whatever you ask her to do. She is just about the perfect dog, which leads me to, we celebrate Shelter Dog Awareness Day. And there are so many great things about adopting a dog from a shelter. First of all, you're not contributing to the pet overpopulation problem, because any shelter, any rescue, dogs are spayed and neutered before they come to you. And you are giving a dog, a wonderful dog like Raja, a second chance at a new life. She came to the shelter through no fault of her own, and she's a wonderful pet for someone. We have all breeds, and there are just all kinds of reasons that you can celebrate shelter pets with us every day by coming into your local rescue or a shelter to adopt your next pet instead of shopping at the pet stores. This sweet girl will probably be snapped up right away. She is just going to walk right into a new home and make somebody very, very happy.
Yes. Oh, and look at that, right on cue. She sat. Absolutely adorable. Thank you so much for that important reminder, Lisa. And you know, we love cheese here in this show, and this little one's before picture is absolutely adorable. Look at that transformation. I mean, a few weeks goes a long ways, right, ladies?
Oh my goodness, this is Parmesan, which is my favorite cheese. But we always talk about, you know, breeds and color patterns and all that. Well, actually, this little boy is a brindle, but it's in the dilute category, which means it's a lot softer and more beigey and grays. Beautiful. I wish we had smell-o-vision because puppy breath is to die for. And he was giving me all these kisses. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm just in love, and his personality is perfect. He's one of the seven siblings that came in at 1 week old, and their mom, she actually rejected them. So the owner said, well, I'm going to give them the best chance of life. So they brought him to the Arizona Humane Society, and now they are thriving. Perfect personality, calm demeanor. This is a great puppy.
Yes, and imagine going to an event where you can cuddle with these puppies, where you can cuddle and spend time and receive the love and all the kisses that they are willing to give you. And now you can do it with Cuddle Bunches. It's a program where the Arizona Humane Society can bring these beautiful pets to your event. So if you have a wedding or an open house, or if you have like a baby shower, we can bring these puppies to your event, and you will look like a hero because it's so much fun to cuddle with these guys. And if you fall in love with one of them, they can be adopted. So it's a win-win. The pets get to socialize and maybe get adopted, and you look like a hero. So for more information, go to achumane.org/cuddlebunch.
Oh my goodness, so cute. And you know what? It's hard work being that cute. He's a little tired. We better give him a little break. Thank you so much for that, ladies. And we want to showcase a few good girls and boys on their doggy field trips. These kiddos had a blast last weekend with our volunteers, but are still looking for their forever homes. Field trips are a great way to get our long-timer pups out of the shelters, experience new people and things, and potentially find their forever homes. If interested in adopting one of these sweethearts, visit azhumane.org/adopt to learn more and see who is still on the hunt for their forever homes. Absolutely adorable. And like we mentioned, it is Memorial Day weekend. It's already here. I can't believe it. And we have a lot of safety tips if you're planning to take your pet on the road. But first, who is this absolute cutie, Christine?
This is my friend Lipton, and he's been super friendly behind the scenes. He's a red bone hound, and he's only 2 years old. He weighs 55 pounds. He's still skinny, so I think he's going to weigh more than that because he was actually confiscated in a cruelty case, and so he came to the Arizona Humane Society in April that way. And then he was lucky to go to a foster hero home and enjoyed recovering there because he was dehydrated. You know, his coat was malnourished, had worn nails. So he had things that needed to be addressed before he's ready to go to an adoptive home. And now he's just doing so much better. And he is a sweet boy, and he doesn't cost a thing because he's over 50 pounds, and we have that adoption special. So that's the greatest thing for these big dogs. And I'm finding him to be super friendly, and I would say he would make somebody a great companion. Today we're going to talk to you about Memorial Day pet safety tips. And it's important, of course, not to leave your dog in the car, any pet in the car, because it's getting to the danger zone on heat out there. And please make sure that your microchips are updated, and your dog's collar should have some kind of indicator of who they are. And also, carrier or a crate is the best thing in the car. And if you can bring some kind of a kit for your dog, food, water, make sure you do potty breaks. Go to azhumane.org for more info.
Absolutely, those are wonderful tips. We got to remember our pets over the holidays as well. Thank you so much for that, Christine. And now we have a tiny little kitty named after a big reptile, which he makes up for with his big personality, right, Hannah?
Yeah, this is Gator. Gator is 10 weeks old. He has siblings with the kitten you just saw with Janine earlier, Baron. These two are super sweet, just absolutely adorable kittens that are really easy to handle. They're so friendly, they have a playful spirit, and they really do have a lot of love to give. Lots of cuddles I've gotten from this guy in the last 20 minutes. They were both a part of a stray litter that were surrendered through the Animal Assistance Program. When he first came to the Humane Society, he had some minor eye issue, but it was resolved, and overall he's healthy. He's a really sweet boy, as you can see, and ready for his forever home. While we are supporting pets like Gator, please don't forget to shop at the Arizona Humane Society's Pettique shops. Whether you're shopping for yourself or a fellow pet lover, the Pettique offers a wide variety of possum gifts for people and pets. The best part is that 100% of the proceeds go to the 27,000 sick, injured, and abused pets that we help each year. You can visit azhumane.org/pettique to shop online, or you can visit any one of the actual stores to shop in person at any of our locations.
Absolutely, and we have some fantastic stuff there, and you know that it's helping pets here in the Valley. Thank you so much for that. Make sure to stay tuned. It's our last of our cheese litter. We've already had mozzarella, Gouda, and Parmesan. Can you guess what cheese this one's named after? We'll see if you're right when we come back after the break. Welcome back to POP. Now, we saw this little one's littermates throughout the show, and we asked if you could guess what the name of this little cutie is. Who is this, Lisa?
This is Cheddar. And he's all, well, not all grown up, but bigger than 7 days like he was in that photo. Here he is at 8 weeks old. This is Cheddar. And he came in with the rest of the pups. And his mama abandoned him at 7 days, but you know what? We replaced his mama in our bottle baby ICU, and then he went to a foster family. So this little cutie has been all socialized with dogs, cats, other kids, adults, so they are going to be ready for their homes. But if you're looking for a way, maybe you can't adopt, and you're looking for a way to help the Humane Society,
the best way is to donate. We love our donations, and people, sometimes you just want to have an item that you donate. Well, we use kitten food and toys and enrichment things and puppy pads, and we have an actual wish list that you can go choose what you like to donate, and you just know that you're helping directly to the shelter. And just go on azhumane.org/wishlist to see what we are in need of. Constantly, we're always in need of things. So it's just wonderful to see our community just really come together.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much for that, ladies. And we're ending the show with a delicious way to help our pets. Believe me, I love their buns. But first, who is this cutie, Sula?
Oh, this one is the last one of the 5 kittens that have been in the show today, and his name is Steve. He doesn't have one of those sweet names, but I love his name, Steve. And he's so soft. All these cats have been so great today in the show, and they are playful, and they are soft and curious. So open your arms and your homes to them.
On Tuesday, June 9th, join the Arizona Humane Society at Texas Roadhouse, where 10% of all proceeds from 3 to 5 o'clock p.m. will benefit the sick, injured, and abused pets in our care. This is taking place at the Texas Roadhouse in Gilbert off of Power Road. Enjoy hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, made-from-scratch sides, ice-cold beer, and of course their irresistible fresh-baked bread, knowing that you're giving to a great cause. Go to azhumane.org/events for more information.
Oh, absolutely. Who doesn't love that cinnamon butter that they have? I usually fill up on the rolls that they have before I even get to the main entree. Plus, June 9th is my birthday, so you can celebrate multiple things that day by going to Texas Roadhouse. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. Now, like we mentioned at the beginning of the show, we are so grateful for every single person who has served and continues to serve in the military. Thank you so much for all that you do. We hope you have a wonderful and safe Memorial Day weekend. And also, too, remember that we do offer veterans and active duty military members a discount on adoption fees if you are interested in adding to your family this holiday weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you right here next week for another adorable Pets on Parade.